Hi, this is Alex from phpacademy.org with a video tutorial for the new Boston. In this video we're going to take a look at the document ready handler or the ready handler in jQuery. Now you can see at the moment I have a basic page just set up, an HTML5 document with a title, a style sheet, and I also have included jQuery. Now when we write jQuery code we tend to want to load all of our code at a particular point straight after the document object model is available, or the DOM for short. You'll probably see it written like this quite a lot of the time. And for this we use the ready event handler, and we bind this to the document, the overall document. And what this allows us to do is load in our code before anything else starts to load. So we have an advantage where we quickly load in our code or what we want our page to do, so our events, etc., animations, before the page is loaded. So there are advantages and disadvantages to this method. However, I'm going to go ahead and show you how we would use document ready. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and create an external JavaScript file. So I'm going to open up a new file in my text editor, and I'm going to save it inside my JavaScript directory, and I'm just going to save this as ext.js for external. Now we need to go ahead and include this on the page, so let's go ahead and type out our script tags. The type is text JavaScript, and the source is js/ext.js, which is the file that we've just created inside of our JS folder. Now let's just say we have some document content here. That's going to look in the browser very much like that, so nothing really too special. So I want to go ahead and I want to load or do something before the document has loaded. So I can go ahead and I use a selector to select the document, and then I say .ready. Now inside the .ready handler we need to create a function, and this is the standard notation that you'll use, or in fact the overall concept of what I'm talking about is what you would usually use when you would load jQuery code or write jQuery code. So inside here we outline a function, and then we give it some curly brackets, and what we want to do is just pull this down, and now inside of here this is where all of our jQuery code would go. So essentially as soon as the document is ready, i.e. straight after the DOM has been registered, we can go ahead and actually start to write something out. So in this case, just for this example, I'm going to go ahead and alert something out. So I'm going to alert out document is ready. So now when we go ahead into our browser and refresh, let's just go and refresh, you'll see that this has been loaded straight away. Now we've only got some page content here, however you'll notice that as soon as the page was reloaded, this alert box came up. So if we were, for example, to go ahead and write some other code in here, we now know that as soon as the document is ready, we'd be able to actually go ahead and write our code inside of here. Alternatively, if I was just to go ahead and say alert ready, for example, it does more or less the same thing, but the standard way that we would write in jQuery, we would usually use document.ready every time we were to write some jQuery code. So it's probably best to get into the habit of, when you write any jQuery code and you include it, as we will be doing in this tutorial series, in an external file, go ahead and use document.ready just to allow the jQuery code that you've written to be run as quickly as possible.